bring in Chip Massey, former FBI special agent and hostage negotiator and co-founder of Convincing Company. Chip, thank you very much. You've been with me as we've been covering all of this, so thank you for your patience and for joining me this afternoon. What stands out to you here, Chip?
I love this, right? Because every email is a crime scene. Every word is a crime scene. Every photo is a crime scene. Every video now is a crime scene. This gives us so much information, just like all the people before me have spoken. The way he lumbers up to these steps, like you said, he's hunched over, he's walking oddly. He's trying to disguise, right, how he's moving, how he normally would move, what his gait is. But I guarantee you that somebody or a lot of people know who that is. Because if you picture this, when you're at a ball game or a restaurant and you see somebody from behind that you know very well, you know who that person is,
Definitely.
right?
Yep.
You know how they move, how they gesture, without seeing their face, without seeing their entire body even. Somebody knows who that is just from their very back. And now we have the front. We've got some good eyes. And look, the clothes. Guys rarely get rid of their old clothes. That's a fact. So those shoes or boots and those jeans, somebody has seen those before as well. Some of the things he might dispose of, maybe all if he's that advanced or sophisticated, but somebody knows who it is. And I really believe this is going to come down to the public. Once again, somebody is going to call into the tip line. Somebody who's feeling something for this family that just wants this to come to an end and say who this guy is.
If you do recognize him and you don't want to call, what would you say to that person right now?
I would say think about it and from the standpoint of, one, if this was your loved one, and secondly, every day of your life. If you don't do something now and something horrible happens here, you are going to regret it every day of your life. No one wants to live with that. So I urge whoever this is to please pick up a phone, reach out, and we have very, very competent and highly trained people to take that call.
So you think this person is disguising their gait? I spoke with another former FBI agent who said, that he's ambling in a weird way, and the way he was holding the gun holster in the front, and it was a holster that doesn't appear to fit the gun that's in there. He thought, maybe there's something a little off about this person. Maybe they're, a little unstable.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, that weapon, the way it's positioned exactly, some things don't match up. His gloves, huge. He has no finger dexterity to use that weapon with that. So I'm guessing that he was going in for another specific purpose, that he didn't need a lot of fine dexterity moves with his hands. Maybe he's covering up his hands. Maybe he's got scars, tattoos that he, would readily identify him. But somebody knows who this is.
And does it surprise you, if you think this was a break-in gone awry, that she was abducted?
Yeah. Yes, 100%. If you're thinking, this is going to be a cash grab.
Disguised, right?
Right.
I mean, unless he knows that she knew who he was.
That's another element, right? We don't have the exit. But him going in, you're exactly right. If this was just a cash grab or for jewelry where they may have had some inside information, you're not bringing a live person with you. That's a huge liability. And now their world has gotten so much smaller, right? Before, it was small. You've got a live person. You've got to account for their movements. You've got to take care of them, their health, and so forth. But right now, this person, their world has gotten so much smaller. The walls are sinking in.
Let me ask you this, Chip. If this person who has Nancy is watching, what would you say to him?
I would say go to the phone right now. I would say do everything in your power to make sure that she is well, and go to the phone and tell them where you are and that you are willing to give up peacefully. Absolutely, because his days are numbered. I guarantee it.
Chip Massey, thank you very much. Great to have you with us today as we unravel this case. And it is a long nightmare for the Guthrie family, to be sure. But at least today there's a little bit of information to hang on to and some hope that this person and this video can lead to bringing Nancy Guthrie home.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.